I just built this Anything AI agent that clips viral videos on Autopilot, and this might be the easiest way to make money online right now. With Whop Content Rewards program, creators will pay you money to clip their content and post them for free. While testing it, I found out that income was really limited by the amount of clips that I could make in a day. And to earn a serious amount of money, I had to spend many hours clipping. So I built this agent to automate this. So I only have to put my video URL here and the clip and it will be clipped and posted automatically. And the best part is that you can import this full agent with just one click. Just go to our community, click on our classroom, and then on the one-click setup. It will show you this file. Just click on download, and after downloading it, just create a new workflow, click on the three dots, select import from file, and select the file. And the full workflow will be ready for you to start producing clips and posting them automatically. So you can start earning by using Whoop. This community is a brand new community, and as an early member, you will be a founding member and you will have priority support plus access to all the courses and all the templates ready to import with just one click. Now, if you prefer to do it yourself, just follow the tutorial and you will have the workflow ready in no time. Let's get started. The first step is to find good campaigns. Let me show you how. Go to Womp, the link will be in the description, and then go to Content Rewards. Then here, we will select clipping because that's what we are going to do, clip videos. And we want to sort it for most paid out because sometimes, even though you created the video, creators won't pay. So we have to make sure that we are going to create videos for those who pay correctly. So sort by most paid out. The next step is to see how much they pay for 1,000 views. For example, Ambro pays $3 for 1,000 views. Rob pays $1 for 1,000 views. It's a good range to stay between $1 and $3 because more than $3 and normally they have really high requisites and less than $1 it is super low the amount and it's probably not worth it. The next thing to think about is, let's say, for example, Rob Clips. He has really good ratings. He has 4.7 stars out of 5, which is really, really good. The only issue is that you have to join a waitlist. This waitlist can take from 1 day to multiple days. So if you want to make videos for him, you should join the waitlist fast. If you want to start making videos from day one, you should join a group that doesn't have a waitlist. Let me show you one really good content creator. For example, Robbie Clips. He pays $2 per 1,000 views and allows you to join without waiting, plus has 4.8 stars. So it's a really, really good deal. I'll join. After joining, it shows you this screen. Here you can see the announcements that they have. You can also chat, and you can also see how much people have earned. For example, right now they have this campaign and it has only paid 58%, so it has a lot of money left still. And you can post to TikTok and to Instagram, so it's really good. They don't accept YouTube, but these two are good too. Now, another thing is that you have to match these requirements, so make sure to match them and also make sure to submit your videos because if you don't submit them, they don't count. To submit your video, just click here on submit and you will provide the link and the media. And that's it. Great. Now that we know how to get good clipping, let's work on the automation. Let's start with a clean workflow. This is really beginner friendly and it's a really easy automation to do, which will start generating money really fast. So it's a really good automation to start. and it doesn't do any code. So it's really, really beginner friendly. So let's get started. The first step is the schedule. We have to make sure to run it any amount of times that we want. So I'm going to run it once a day and I will test the step and that's it. After that, I have to get all the videos. But to fetch the videos, I have to create a Google Sheet. I will provide you with this Google template, which includes video link and status. And you will just have to find the video like this one, copy the URL, and paste it on the template. And that's it. That's everything that you have to do. You can paste as many links as you want here, and it will start creating videos on autopilot. Once every day, I set it up, but you can run it multiple times a day. And you can run actually multiple channels. So you can post clips for multiple creators at the same time, which is great. So to add the file, let me remove this. And I'm going to create a new, you're going to go to this file, then click on file and click on make a copy. After that, we are going to rename it to something that you want. I will call it clipping. And that's it. And make a copy. And here in your new copy, you are going to add the link. You won't be able to edit the template. That's why it's important to make a copy from the template. After adding the video link, that's all. You don't have to add anything more or configure anything more. That's everything that you need to do. So now here, you just have to go to Sheets, and we are going to get the row in the sheet. And this is really simple. First, let's name it to what we are doing, which is get the long form video, which is what we are going to do. Now, for the document, I'm going to select clipping, and from the sheet, I'm going to select sheet 1. And now we have to create a new filter, and we are going to select the status. Why the status? Because the status is empty. When this has something, maybe it has error, maybe it has completed, it's that it was already processed. But if it's empty, it's that it can be processed by our system. So we have to set status to empty, nothing here. And that's it. Now on the options, put return only my first matching row and turn it on. And great, I have the video here, and that's all that I need. Now I have to process the video. And for this, I'm going to use an app called Clap. Clap allows you to post a long form video and transform it into multiple short form videos using their API. So we are going to make an HTTP request. And this request is going to be a post request, but first let's rename it to process video because that's what we are going to do. We rename it and we are going to make a post request. And to where? We are going to go to Clap API and select tasks and select the first task, which is video to shorts. This is the actual post request. But we need the full URL. So we prepend this. So it's API clap app slash v2 tasks video to shorts. Now for the authentication, we're going to select generic credential type and then header auth. And here I will select clap demo. If you don't have this one, you have to go to our community and select API keys. Here you will find clap, which is this one. And we will have a video showing you how to set up these credentials easily. Great. Now that you created your credential, we just have to send a body. And we're going to select using JSON. And for the JSON, we're going to go to our classroom, select the clipping automation, and go to process video. Now, here down, we can find the JSON. Just copy it and paste it here. Let me explain you what it does. First, it gets the source video URL and it's defined on our Google Sheet. So I just dragged and dropped this here. Let me remove it so you can see how it was done. It was like this. I just drag and drop this here and that's it. It's populated on the right. Now we set up the language and we set the target clip count, how many clips we want from this. You can set it up to 2, 3, 4, or any amount that you want. Also, we set the maximum clip count, plus we add some editing options. I want captions, I want to be able to reframe it, I want to add emojis, I want to remove silences, and I don't want an intro title. So that's correct. Now I set up the dimensions for the actual video, for the video that I want to get. So this is portrait mode. And I set the minimum duration and the maximum duration for the shorts. For example, if you also want to monetize on TikTok, it's preferable to have shorts longer than a minute. So you will increase the max duration and you will also increase the target duration and the mean duration, so your shorts match the 1 minute mark required by TikTok to be able to monetize them. And that's it. That's everything that you have to set here. After that, you just click on test step. And the status is processing. So I have to wait for it to process. But I don't know how much time it's going to take. So I have to add a wait node. I'm going to add a 2-minute wait node. And I'm going to call it wait to process. And I'm going to make it a small amount of time, so it's going to wait for 2 minutes only. After that, let me first just pin these nodes so it doesn't process the video again. I don't want to lose my data and have to pay again. So while working, it's a good idea to always pin the nodes. This way it doesn't trigger this node again. So let me save it. And I will wait for the 2 minutes. Okay, I waited for 2 minutes. So now it's time to get the status. For this, we are going to make another HTTP request. And then we are going to call it like that, get process status. And it's going to be a get request. And for this, we're going to go back to the tasks, go down, and go to the get request. Here, we say that we have to call get tasks, then the task ID. So we are going to do that. Task plus task ID. And remember that we have this prefix. So this is the full URL. Now, how do we know what's the task ID? Well, the task ID is the ID. As simple as that. Just drag it and drop it. Make sure that there are no spaces. And that's it. Now, we have to make sure to add the authentication. So let's generate credential type, then header auth, and then select clap. Okay, here it is. And that's it. With the JSON ID, I get the process status. And it's still processing. That's great. Because we're going to add a wait node. For this, we're going to add a if node to check if the status is correct or not. An if node, and we are going to call it process ready. And we are going to set the status, and we are going to check if it's ready and test it. Right now, that's false. So we know that it's not ready. In case of false, it should go back to waiting, just like this. In case it was true, we should get the short details. But let's run it. Well, let me get the short details first. Let's make an HTTP request. And it's going to be also a GET request. But for this, we are going to go to projects, select projects, and we have here list projects, which is exactly what we want. We get this and we put it here. And let's not forget to prepend the URL with what we have, just like that. It's a GET request. Authentication is going to be a generic credential type. It's going to be a header auth, and it's going to be clapped demo. So let's test it. It will wait again. It will check the process status. Then if it's true now, it will get this new request. And if it's false, it's going to wait again, get the process status until this is ready. When it's ready, this will be triggered. Let's rename this to the correct name, which is get shorts details, because this is what we do. And let's wait. And great, the request was executed successfully. So I'm going to select all and pin it. To pin it, just click on the P, or you can select everything and right click and pin. And that's it. Let me organize everything a little. I'm going to create a new node called get videos here. Then I'm going to create a node that highlights the process video. Just like that. It's excellent. Now we are going to go to the next step. First, let me show you what the get short details does. It finishes it and it shows the author ID, the folder ID, the name of the video, the virality score, but it also creates a title for each platform, a title for TikTok, a title for YouTube, a title for LinkedIn, and a title for Instagram, plus the transcript text in case you want to generate the description using OpenAI or something like that. But we're not going to do right now. That's enough for us. Now that we have the short details, we want to export the short. For this, we're going to create an HTTP request. And we're going to call it just like that, export shorts. The method, it's going to be post. And to get the URL, we have to go back to Clap API, select projects, and then go to exports. And this is how to create a new export. Just copy this. And we're going to go back here on the URL and paste it. Remember, if you have questions, you can always go back to our community, select export charts, and just copy the full URL. Here we have all the notes explained and all the data that you have to put already there in case you want to follow along, but you don't want to figure out what's the correct URL for everything. Or if you want, you can just download it with a one-click setup, and that's it. So now we know that we have to put the folder ID and the project ID, but let's not forget that we have to put the URL. So just like this. Now the folder ID, it's the first step. Let's rename this, remove this folder ID and put the actual folder ID. Here it is, folder ID. We drag it, drop it, and here it is, the folder ID. Now we need the project ID. How do we know the project ID? This is the project ID, the actual ID. So let me remove this and add the ID here. And here it is. We have the folder ID plus the project ID slash exports. So that's the correct URL. Now we have to add the authentication. So it's generic credential type, header auth, and clap. And that's it. You just click on test step. Now the export is being processed. So now we put this here and we are going to wait for it to process. So we are going to add a wait node, just like before. Wait node, we're going to wait for 2 minutes and we're going to call it wait for export. And that's it. Let me wait the 2 minutes. Great, we waited successfully. Now I don't want to run the export again, so I'm going to pin it by pressing P. This way we don't run it again. Now we're going to check the export status. For this, we are going to make an HTTP request. And we are going to call it get export status because that's what we are going to. It's going to be a get request. Now, how do we know the status? We can go back to the CLEP API, go down, and here is the get export status. We are going to copy this URL, go back here, and paste it. Remember, if this sounds complicated, you just go to here, to our community, and copy the URL, and that's it. Now, let's copy the part of the URL that we are missing, which is this part. Just like that. And now we are going to replace this one. For the example, the folder ID, it's here. We know that's the folder ID. So I'm going to replace this with the folder ID. Now the project ID, it's here. So I'm going to replace this with the project ID. And the export ID, it's the ID that we just waited for. This is the export ID. And that's it. For the authentication, we are going to select generic credential type, header auth, and then select clap and test the step. Great. The status is ready. So now the next step is to check if it's ready because it could have not been ready. So we have to make sure that it's ready automatically. And this is really simple. You are going to call it this export is ready. And we are going to get the status for the export status. And we are going to try to match it to ready and test this step. And both items are true. So both are ready. So what we do in this case, we update the sheet. How do we update it? We just click on the sheet, update sheet, no, not update sheet, Google Sheet, here it is. And then we are going to update row in sheet. I'm gonna call it update sheet. We are going to find the document that we are updating, which is called clipping, and the sheet, it's sheet 1. Now, which column we want to match? We want to match the row number. And how do we get the row number? We go back here when we get the long form video, and here is the row number. So we just drag and drop this here. And what we want to update? We don't want to update the video link, so we are going to remove this. But we want to update the status. I will update it to complete. And that's it. Let me test this step. And it's ready. Now, in case that it wasn't true, we want to wait again. Let me run this so it fixes this triangle just by clicking this again. Great. Now it ran. And another important thing is that when item doesn't work, Just change this to first and it will work. It's something that you have to do in case item doesn't work. Now it's time to publish the video. That's basically it. To publish the video, first we have to get the video. So we are going to make an HTTP request. And it's a really simple HTTP request. We're going to get final video. It's going to be a get request, and the URL, it's going to be the export ready URL. This one. It's on Google APIs, which is correct. And now the only option is we have to change the response because we want to get the file from the response and put it as data. And that's it. Now that we get the two videos, it's time to publish them. Let me organize this a little. Put the export video section here, just like that. And then we're going to upload video to social media, which is what we are going to do right now. We're going to select first YouTube. In case you are going to upload to YouTube, this is really simple. Just click on the plus, select YouTube, and upload video. Upload a video, just like that. You should have already your YouTube account. If you're not, just follow the tutorial on our community on how to set up your account. Now for the title, we're going to go all the way back to get short details. And here we can see that we have the YouTube title. Let me see which one I prefer. Get short details, YouTube. This title sounds great. Now for the region code, I'm going to use the United States. For the category, I'm going to select entertainment. And the data, it's on the data input field, which we just set. Now I'm going to set the privacy status to public if you want to publish it right away, or maybe private if you don't want to publish it right away and you want to review it first. And just test the step. Great. The videos were uploaded correctly. So those were uploaded to YouTube automatically. Now, if we want to upload to other places like Instagram and TikTok, we just add the node. To do this, we get this circle and drag it down here and select HTTP request. And we're going to use upload post to make this. We're going to select the method as post, and this is the URL. You can find it here on the Instagram section. This is the actual correct URL. So just copy that and paste it here. Now for the authentication, we select your credential type, header auth, and select upload post. If you don't know how to get your credentials, remember to go back to the community and go to the classrooms and select API keys, and then go to upload post, and you will find all the steps to get your upload post API keys. Now go to body, and we're going to set send form data. The first step is to set the title. And the title is really simple. We can go back to schema, get short details, and this is going to be posted to Instagram. So let me rename this to Instagram. We get the schema. We get the short details, and here it's Instagram. So this is the title. Great. Now, after the title, we have to set the platform. So we are going to add another parameter. It's going to be a form data, and we are going to set platform, and it's going to be Instagram. Now, the next step is to set the user. I'm going to call this user, and in the platform, my username is Minded Wolf. In your case, it should be different. And the last parameter is the anything binary field. The name is video and the value is data. And that's it. I'm not going to post test this step because I don't have Instagram and I don't have anywhere to post it. But this is how you should post it. And this is Instagram. Now we have one more, which is TikTok. Just copy the node, paste it. Don't forget to link it, just like this. Let's call it TikTok. We are going to change the platform to TikTok, from Instagram to TikTok, and we're going to change the title from Instagram to TikTok. And that's it. That's everything you need to do to post to those three platforms. At the start here, I will add some important links that you might need in case that you want to know which it's the Clap API or upload post or whoop, which is everything that we need for this will work. And that's it. This is the full workflow ready. Since it uploaded, it updated the status to complete, which is what we wanted. Now the next time that it runs, it will wait for you to have more videos and post those videos automatically to all these platforms. So the only thing that you need to do right now is to submit them when they are on your platform, and that's all the work that you have to do. So that's really something easy, something that could be really useful for you or for everyone. And that's it. I really hope that you liked it. See you later.